With the holidays and long winter weekends upon us, it's time to plan when and where to go. At this time of year, cold destinations are some of the biggest hot spots everyone's looking to do as mountain towns across the country ramp up for another year of high demand. Travel expert Jeanenne Tornatore joins us with the latest on what we can expect from some of the popular winter destinations. And you look cozy there as we see the snow behind you in beautiful Steamboat Springs, Colorado, right, Jeanenne?
Yes, and let me tell you, they've gotten 3 feet of snow in the last 3 days here. The most early season snow since the season started in 12 years here in Steamboat. So now is clearly the year you want to visit.
I love it. And everyone's looking to get onto the slopes this year. It's kind of interesting. I think we were talking beaches last time. Now everyone's moving to the snow. So let's get into this. What are some of the hot spots that we can go visit?
Well, let's talk about Steamboat really quick. They're celebrating their 60th anniversary this year, and they are nearing completion of phase 2 of a $200 million transformation of their base area right behind me. So this season, you've got an ice skating rink, a new out-of-base gondola right here, a stage for outdoor concerts, new dining here. And what I really love is if you're a beginner skier, they have an entirely new experience for beginner skiers. Their new area there is called Greenhorn Ranch, and instead of taking those beginner lessons down at the base of the mountain that we're also used to, they actually whisk you up to 7,500 feet. So you're immediately immersed in that mountain experience. So, and look, I also have to say, Steamboat's really cool off the mountain. If you're not a skier, this is an authentic ranching town. So you can go to Saddleback Ranch and take winter horseback riding tours. There's mineral hot springs here. There's just so many cool things to do.
Yeah, and I believe they're bringing back like the ice festival or something there I was looking at, and I was like, wow, that is pretty cool where they have a musical festival and it's like crazy there. It's like a small one. It's kind of cool. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Where else can we go?
Well, I love Winter Park, Colorado also. Winter Park this season is debuting more terrain. So they're nearly doubling their amount of expert terrain. So if you are a big skier, this is your year to visit Winter Park. They also have expanded their nighttime offerings. So if you've ever been up on the mountain at night, it's a really cool experience, kind of magical with, the full moon making the snow glisten. So now they have cosmic ice skating. They have nighttime tours where you can take skiing tours, snowcat, snowshoeing. You get hot beverages, you get s'mores up on the mountain at night. And they also have new lodging there that's really cool. This brand new A-frame cabins. It's called the A-frame Club. So it's 31 newly constructed A-frame cabins. It's really a nod to that 1970s ski culture and those cabins that were really popular during that time. So those are worth checking out. And then I should also mention, if you're flying into Denver, a really easy way to get up to Winter Park is their ski train. It heads directly out of Union Station in downtown Denver, a quick 2-hour train ride where you can have cocktails on the train, and then it drops you off right in front of the entrance to the park. So you don't have to rent a car. You don't have to drive in winter conditions. You get to sit back and enjoy getting there.
I like it. Wow, that's all right. That sounds cool. Okay, let's step back in time to Vail, because that was the popular spot in Colorado. Everyone knew about Vail, Vail. It's making a comeback, isn't it?
Look, I don't think Vail ever went away. It's one of the biggest ski resorts in the country. They are also celebrating their 60th anniversary this year. They're celebrating with the addition of 2 new ski lifts, one of them taking you to their legendary back bowls, which if you've ever skied those, that's one of the reasons people go to Vail. They also are bringing back some cool vintage experiences. Their ice bar experience up on the mountain for après ski. They also have these cool snow bungalows that you can reserve up on the mountain. Fun things for families too. My kids love the dining with the dogs. It's up on the mountain. You get to actually meet the Avalanche dogs and their ski patrol owners, learn about how they keep the mountain safe. And that's just a really fun interactive experience. And then when it comes to lodging, my pick here is the lodge at Vail. This also opened in 1962 along with Vail Mountain. It's just got that old world alpine coziness to it. I have a great restaurant there called Cucina that has new après ski experiences as well. So that après ski scene at Vail is always a great reason to go.
I like it. I love this. Okay, very quickly, a couple of tips for getting ready for winter travel and what they should do and don't do.
Yeah, look, if you're heading out to these mountain destinations, you're booking flights, book the early flights in the day. That way, if you do experience delays because of some of the great weather happening out here, you have better chances of getting on other flights, getting out here the same day and not losing any of that vacation time. You also want to make sure that you're booking your lift tickets online in advance. So plan ahead because they are much more affordable online than they are if you wait and get them at the lift ticket stands here on the ski resorts. And then think about being really flexible when you go travel on those off-peak weeks and travel midweek as well. Midweek here is a lot less crowded, so it's a different experience sometimes than coming on the weekends.
I like it. I like it. Okay, before I get the information, I have to ask you to do two things for me while you're there. One, I want you to get in a helicopter, go all the way up to like the highest peak and jump out and ski, right? That's one thing they do there. And number two, I want to hear your take on the hot cocoa. All right, so that's the next time I see you, I'm going to ask you about the hot cocoa because that's very important. And then going up there and jumping out of the helicopter and skiing. All right.
Well, if you want to hear about the hot cocoa, then I don't think the helicopter experience should happen. So,
where can we find more information about winter vacations?
Well, look, Colorado.com is the state tourism website, the best place to go to find all of these resorts and more if you're heading on a winter vacation.
Perfect. Jeanenne, thank you very much. And try to stay warm and at least, or make sure, when you get in the helicopter, you'll be fine.
I'll have my hot cocoa, right?
There it is. Thank you, Jeanenne.
Have a good one.